Hey everybody, and welcome to week 32 and 1 day. That means that I am now 8 months pregnant with only 8 weeks to go, and that's 54 days. Yes. I'm doing good. I've had a pretty okay week. The only bummer is that the weather's in Brussels has been really weird. It's been changing from day to day, so one day is really freaking cold and the other day is really hot, and I've never been good with those changes, so I've got a little cold and sore throat, which is really annoying. But hey, I try to take my vitamins, take care of myself, and dress a little warmer, and I just hope it'll pass fast. Other than that, for pregnancy symptoms, I'm growing some more fur now, which is kind of funny. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. You need the sun behind me, but you see this? Now, I've always had that, but not this much, especially more on this side. Oh, you can actually see it, I think. I'm definitely getting more furry. And peeing. When you think you're done, think again, or sit again. That's more like it. Very annoying, and especially when it's 3 o'clock in the morning when you're really tired and you're just sitting there like, oh, for God's sake, come on. And I think actually that's it. Oh, actually, I do have one thing, but I'm just really not sure about it because I can't remember. It's been so long now. What does period pain feel like? Because I mentioned last time I've been getting this kind of like a dull ache where you usually have the ligament pains. Now I seem to be getting those a little bit more often, and I'm like, oh, is that the way it used to feel? But like I said, I'm not sure because I can't remember anymore what it used to feel like. So yeah, something's going on there, I guess. But otherwise, we did go to an ultrasound, the last official one, because in Brussels normally you only get 3. Well, actually it depends on where you go, but at the hospital where I go you get 3, and so Friday was the third and last one. And the lady said that everything was fine, baby's doing good, baby's head down, like always, and it weighs somewhere around 1.9 kg, which is good. She said it was a top model because all the measurements were just really like perfect, well fed, and also that was really good. But we were really bummed because she was like, oh, and can you see that and this and that? And we're like, no, we can't. Oh, well, here you got the fingers and here you got the nose and the eyes and the mouth. So where? And so she printed pictures, but really, they're really awful. Like, this one, I know that it's taken from the front, but I mean, come on. And this was also taken from the front. You can see a little bit better, but still, all the pictures are like this. So we're like, isn't that typical? The last time you get to see it on screen, you don't see anything. Well, at least the lady saw everything and she said it looked really good, so I guess that's the most important. Otherwise, Sam and I were slowly working out like a strategy for a due date. First of all, to friends asking us, so when's the baby due, we're telling them now that it's actually due later than it really is, because the last thing I want is around due date getting SMS and calls and from people asking me, so is the baby there yet? Like, no, the baby's not there yet. If it is, I would have told you. Stop bugging me. Or at least ask me how I'm doing, because of what I've gathered, it's not fun walking around and waiting for a baby to come, and having people ask you like, so So that's the last thing I want. And also we're gonna give my sister a whole bunch of phone numbers. That's just so that the only person we have to contact is my sister, and then my sister, she can just take up the list and send off messages to the people that or call though that we need to know that it started. And this way, like I said, we only have to contact one person, go to the hospital, and just take it easy. And also, when I say that it is 8 weeks to go, but that's until due date. But of course, I'm hoping that the baby is gonna come a little bit earlier, because I know me, I'm not a patient person, very not much a patient person, and so I'm really hoping that I won't have to go and wait for the 11th of June or later. So I'm really hoping that the baby's gonna come just a little earlier. That would just be perfect. And in fact, my mom's really convinced that the baby's gonna come earlier. So convinced, in fact, that she went ahead and bought tickets for the whole family. Not me, I'm not going. But for the rest of the family, they're all going to China on the 19th of June. So I'm like, Mom, you do know that in a lot of cases, babies are born later than their due date. And she said, no, well, that's okay because you're gonna have the baby get earlier. So yeah, well, okay, we'll see. And so my grandmother, she always said that if the baby's not gonna be here by the 18th or something like that, then she's not going to China. So we'll see about that. But otherwise than that, not much going on. So I'm just gonna show you my belly and I'll be off. It's really quiet week. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and we went to our first class of well, I guess it's some kind of like a birding class, where you learn how to breathe and different positions and stuff like that. So that was really cool, and Sam's really excited about it because he's really well, he really wants to participate and he really wants to be there and help me, and so he's really into the whole, like, tell me what I can do, how can I make it better for Rebecca. And so that's it. You all have a really good weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.